Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's a sinister plot to push the Islamist terror into India after the takeover of Taliban in Afghanistan. This is an alarm for all of us. Times Now and our executive editor Nikunj Garg has accessed an intelligence note that reveals an insidious design to wage jihad against Bharat. The men planning to wage this war are confident of establishing a caliphate in India, just like they did in Taliban by ousting the Soviets and the Americans. They aim to spread the terror tentacles by roping in clerics or moulvis in Kashmir, by radicalizing the youth to plant hatred against Hindus. Let me get in Nikunj Garg joining me live this evening. Nikunj, you have accessed this intelligence note and it clearly talks about a plot wherein moulvis will be roped in, making people resign from posts of sarpanches, clearly absolutely pushing away the democratic process and hardlining the youth of Jammu and Kashmir right after the Taliban takeover. Will this be something that intelligence and security agents be really worried about, given the fact that there are many in India who seem to be at the moment calling the Taliban's war as a war for freedom?
Well, Navika, concern there is for sure, and that is why the intelligence agencies are gleaning every possible.
Oops. Well, I think we just lost that connection with Nikunj. These threats really extremely alive and extremely real for the moment, and attempts have been also made to get speeches and videos of people in Afghanistan, the Taliban in Afghanistan, and push them into India. And this is following what Salahuddin said in an audio that came in, that there was a Ghazwa-e-Hind plot. And Kashmir was next right after Afghanistan. That is the plan that the intelligence agencies at the moment seem to be very worried about, and that brings me to the legitimate question tonight. Are Hindustanis under attack? That's the question, and that's the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And joining Gaurav Bhatia and Shehzad Poonawala is Majid Haidari and Dr. T.A. Rahmani, National Secretary of the SDPI. Dr. Rahmani, it's a clear and very evident danger that is there. Pakistan, as well as some who control the Taliban, now want to put these hardline elements and terror modules into India. And the plot is very, very clear. Moulvis will now be used to actually put aside the democratic process which is beginning to take root in Jammu and Kashmir.
Yes, Navika, I think you may remember that at your program itself I said it that the whole country is threatened and endangered. It's not just Kashmir, I am saying the whole country. And if the Taliban is there, and Taliban has come there with a plot to disintegrate the whole region, and region is here in this region, what is there except India? You see the Russia, the China, the Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, all these countries, and of course Pakistan. Pakistan is the handler of the Taliban and Afghanistan. They are all at one platter. And we are single-handedly we have to tackle our situation. And when I say that we are threatened, our integrity, our unity is threatened. Some people from BJP people, they say that ये आप तो डरा रहे हैं देश को, अरे भाई एक real threat सिर के ऊपर खड़ी है हमारे, और हम उस पर बात भी ना करें. But ये BJP के लोग, they don't know what is the foreign policy, what is the geopolitics. I am a student of the domestic politics as well as the geopolitics. That's why I understand what is BJP always try to make for last 200 years. They are trying to make this Hindu Raj. So they cannot.
So I understand, Rahmani Saab. So I understand, Rahmani Saab, that you will condemn those, especially Pakistan, which has.
Navika, condemning or approving, I have no love for the Taliban at all. I know what's going to happen in this region and the whole West Asia and this.
So would you like to advise? Would you like to advise?
आग और खून का दरिया है. आसमान सुर्ख हुआ है.
Would you like to advise, youth to be careful and not fall prey in case the moulvi route is adopted by these individuals?
Of course.
So what are you doing to make these youth aware?
I'm already advising. There were so many people who said, who expressed their so much of happiness that, oh, Taliban has won, Taliban has won. I said, why you are happy? It is it's a ringing of a danger bell. You cannot be happy.
So Gaurav Bhatia, Dr. Rahmani feels that your foreign policy is at fault. As far as he is concerned, he recognizes the Taliban danger.
Navika, on your show, let me expose Mr. Taslim Rahmani. I don't want to, but I'll have to, for the hypocrisy that he symbolizes. His tweet on 18th of August, what does he say?
कितनी बार आप इस ट्वीट को पढ़ेंगे? भाई नया बोला कीजिए ना, पुराना हर डिबेट में एक ही बात बोलेंगे, हर डिबेट में कुछ नया बोलिए.
बार पढ़ूंगा, एक्सपोज करूंगा गंदा चेहरा आपका.
अरे तो आप हनुमान चालीसा बना के उसको घर में पढ़िए. नेशनल डिबेट में क्यों आप टाइम वेस्ट करते हैं?
नाविका जी प्लीज बदतमीजी ना करें. इन्होंने लिखा जब तालिबान ने वहां हुकूमत कायम करी, हिस्ट्री रिपीटेड विदाउट फायरिंग इवन अ बुलेट, they will never succeed whatever nasty word speaks about us born to win. मतलब ये खुद तालिबान है, ये लव क्या करेंगे? ये खुद तालिबान है. सेकंड,
नहीं आप बताइए, आप यूएस को कब तक प्रेस करेंगे?
प्लीज,
वो यूएस जो क्रूसेड कहकर आया था, वो यूएस जो कहकर आया था कि हम तालिबान को खत्म कर देंगे, हम अल-कायदा को खत्म कर देंगे. कहा
इन्होंने तो एडमिट किया.
वो जिस यूएस के कहने पर हम $3 बिलियन वहां खर्च करके बैठे हैं, वो यूएस जिसकी वजह हमने रीजन में.
रहमानी साहब, आपने 18 अगस्त को ट्वीट किया था या नहीं किया था?
इतनी आग लग गई.
18 अगस्त को ट्वीट किया था या नहीं किया था? 18 अगस्त को आपने तालिबान के साथ अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई किया था या नहीं किया था?
बोला था.
मैंने तालिबान के साथ आइडेंटिफाई नहीं किया है.
मतलब फिर कौन था?
उसका प्रेजेंटेशन
मतलब क्या था?
खुद को आइडेंटिफाई
मतलब क्या था?
यूएस को क्रिटिसाइज किया है.
अच्छा, यूएस
किया है.
अच्छा, यूएस
को क्रिटिसाइज किया.
अच्छा, इट इज नॉट अस, इट इज यूएस.
उन्होंने कहा
शहजाद पूनावाला वो कह रहे हैं ही इज बीन डेलिबरेटली मिसरेड. वो यूएस कह रहे थे, अस पढ़ लिया गौरव भाटिया ने.
वर्ल्ड स्पीक्स अबाउट यूएस.
तस्लीम रहमानी से एक ही सवाल पूछता हूं. एक सेकंड मेरा मौका है बोलने का. हाँ, तस्लीम रहमानी, चलिए कोई डाउट नहीं रखते. आप एक बार कह दीजिए कि तालिबान इज एन इस्लामिक एक्सट्रीमिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दैट हैरेसेस वुमेन. ये बोल दीजिए. पर अगले प्रवक्ता जो है वो तो उनको आदरणीय और माननीय मानते हैं. देखिए नाविका, प्रॉब्लम ये है कि एक है तालिबान विद गन और एक है तालिबान विद मिशन. और ये तालिबान विद मिशन वैचारिक माहौल बनाता है तालिबान का. मैं चैलेंज करता हूं तस्लीम रहमानी से कि इस्लामिक एक्सट्रीमिज्म इज डन बाय तालिबान एंड दे आर एंटी वुमेन. बोल दो.
रहमानी साहब
आप कहलवाइए जयशंकर जी से, हमारे फॉरेन मिनिस्टर से कहलवाइए. जुरत है अगर इतना हौसला.
देखा, ये इनके दिल में तालिबान.
चलिए फिर से एक मौका मिला है तो रहमानी साहब, माजिद हैदरी साहब, जहां आप फंसे थे आप रहमानी साहब फंसने वाले हैं. इजराइल को बहुत अच्छा कहते हैं जयशंकर साहब. आप इजराइल को ही अच्छा कह दीजिए.
Navika Sahiba, as per Yogi ji, India is facing a bigger threat than Taliban, and it's called Abba Jan. And now I want to ask one thing: why are these Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and Abba Jan appearing, coming up all the way out of UP elections?
आप ये बता दीजिए, आउट ऑफ कोर्स बात मत करिए माजिद हैदरी. आप ये बता दीजिए, यूएस था या अस था रहमानी साहब के ट्वीट में?
इनका ट्वीट
पढ़ दीजिए ट्वीट.
Madam, I am personally confused between Afghanistan and Taliban. You kindly, Shehzad ji, kindly enlighten me what is the difference between Taliban and Afghanistan, because both are a threat to national security. our living, our expenditures, everything. Kindly
एक ट्वीट पढ़ लेने दीजिएगा, बस ये बहुत जरूरी है, एक्सपोज कर देंगे।
well, गौरव भाटिया, यहाँ किसी को कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा। रहमानी साहब को अपना ट्वीट नहीं समझ आ रहा, माजिद हैदरी को अब्बाजान के अलावा कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, आप समझा दीजिए।
नहीं, मुझे समझ में आ रहा है। मेरी
तस्लीम रहमानी से 2 दिन पहले एक और तालिबान लवर थे, उनका नाम था माजिद हैदरी। नाविका, इन शॉर्ट ही सेज तालिबान आर स्वतंत्रता सेनानीज, अफगानिस्तान मेक्स मी नॉस्टैल्जिक। तो अब बताइए, इन दोनों के साथ डिबेट करनी पड़ती है।
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for all of us to be on the alert. And if moulvis is the route that they are going to use to try and mislead our youth, then it is a danger sound, a danger knell that has been raised. We do hope that those who call themselves secular, those who call themselves a nation that's proud of India, will take steps so that the youth don't fall into this trap set by the Taliban. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour at 9.